Hi, welcome to Goes to Love Me Guitar. Today we're going to have a go at Phil Collins' number called Easy Lover. So we're going to have the kind of the versey bridge section and solo in the style of, and I'll show you how he can kind of improvise doing some cool little licks and things there as well. So standard tuning, use my Charvel and Tone Bridge app for my kind of heavy lead sounds. And let's get to it. It's all in F minor. The power chord we're going to play around essentially is F on the 8th fret, 5th string. Just a power chord. It kicks off with that F chord, and then there's a little, which is a little kind of chord, little arpeggio, but obviously 3 notes. We're not playing it as an arpeggio, as a chord. 8 on the 3rd, 9 on the 2nd, 8 on the 1st, and it's kind of like a little D chord you'd play in you know, your lower position. Play that, let it ring out. Okay, it is a bit Bon Jovi style actually, which is 3 on the 4th, 1 on the 4th, 3 on the 5th, 3 on the 4th, and then a few power chords. It's C sharp on the 5th string, fret 4. It's then D sharp or E flat on fret 6, 5th string, and leads you back into the F. And we just do that whole section again. Bridging section is kind of loads of little kind of rhythmical stops for this one. It's on the 5th string mainly. So that's 4 on the 5th to 3 to 4 on the 5th. 4 4 3 4 3 4 4 4, and then 1 3 on the 4th, which is 3 1 on the 4th to 3 on the 5th, back to 3 on the 4th, 1 3 on the 4th, 1 3, and then 3 1 on the 4th, 3 on the 5th, 3 3 3. And then it loops itself around and around and around. Okay, as for the solo part, so it's all based basically around F minor pentatonic. So we're going to start off with this kind of first part of the actual song, which is 6 on the 2nd, 8 on the 1st. So it kind of kicks off, it's like a power chord on the top 2 strings. And then I did this little riff, which is kind of from the actual track, which is 10 on the 4th to 9 on the 2nd to 11 on the 2nd. And then, which is quite sweet, which is from the record, which is 9 on the 2nd, 10 on the 3rd, 9 on the 2nd, 11 on the 1st, 11 on the 2nd. And then from there on, I was just playing around the essentially the A shape of F. This part here is then I go into the shape 4, the A shape of the minor pentatonic pattern, the cage system. And essentially all I'm using is 9 on the 2nd, pull off to 8, to then 10 to 8 on the 3rd. So 8 on the 10 as well works quite nice. So they're the nice notes to use. And then I do a little kind of pull off kind of pattern here, which is 11 to the 8 on the 1st, to 11 on the 2nd, to 9 on the 2nd. And just kind of running around those ideas, which is a lovely shape to play around with. Then to move up to transition, then I go up to the end of shape 5, which is the 13 on the 1st to 11 on the 1st to 13 on the 2nd to 11 on the 2nd. Moving up to the first shape of F minor pentatonic, which is then 16 to 13 on the 1st, 16 to 13 on the 2nd. So it's kind of basically jumping up like a very cool little kind of pentatonic movement. And then while I'm here, I'm basically in the main kind of shape of pentatonic as everyone knows and loves. Just moving around that shape. 16, 13, 16, 13, then 15, 13, 15, 13, 15, 13, 16, 13 on the 6th. And that's your basic shape 1 of the cage system. I'm just using some little licks here that I'm just playing around with really. And then all to do there, this is a cool little note to finish with really, which is sliding that 13 to 12. And I do a cool little kind of, basically a Mixolydian run on the 6th string, which is kind of a cool little kind of 3 note per string thing I do, which is essentially 11 on the 6th string, 11, 13, 15, 11, 13, 15, 11, 13, 15 on the 4th, move up 12, 13, 15 on the 3rd, 13, 14, 6 on the 2nd, and then 13, 15, 6 on the 1st. Cool little run to play. And then last little kind of thing to have a look at, which is a cool little kind of riff I use all the time, which is a cool pull-off riff, which is 18, pull off to 13, And then on the second string, 16 plus the 13. And I'll just downstroke all that. So there's some cool little ideas there for you to mess around with, kind of using some pentatonic. So I hope you enjoyed that. So it's just some little ideas I use, and essentially we could be there notating it exactly, but I just thought playing in the style, do something that's kind of cool using the pentatonic system. The K system works quite nice there for you. So I hope you kind of enjoyed that. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.